Okay. Alright. After you get finished doing your fitting adjustments and you're going to get your pattern, you need pattern piece number 2, number 6, and number 7 from the bodice fitting shell. The first thing that you want to check once you get your pieces cut out is you're going to find this little tuck right here. And you're going to see if there's anything marked on the broad back. If there's nothing marked, then we have to take this little tuck out. What these tucks are they're paper that are added in case you have to do that adjustment. So we don't have to do that adjustment, so we have to take the extra paper out. So to do that, the easiest way to do that is to fold this paper on this line, and then we're going to put it together like this. Okay, and you'll tape that first because she doesn't have a broad back on hers. So if you have a broad back, then what you would do is you would just measure over the distance from here, and then instead of folding this to that line, you would fold it to your new pencil line. Okay, so like if it was a 1/4 inch, then you would measure over a 1/4 inch and then fold it to the new pencil line. Okay, so that's going to fold like that, and then we're just going to tape it because there's no adjustment needed. When you tape, use short little pieces, and don't leave gaps. Don't leave big gaps that your finger could fit in, because then that causes more likelihood of your paper getting ripped. And we're trying to avoid rippage. Okay, so now notice how I'm leaving spaces, but not that big, because I don't want to fit my finger between them.
So far.
Try to get that one matched. Okay, so tape that all up. And then the next thing we want to do is check the waistline. Most high school students don't have the high round or the round back or the sway back, so we drop down to the waistline next. Okay, the waistline has an 1.5 inches added in there of extra paper. So normally for a regular waistline, this would fold up to this point. But on hers, she has a 1 inch adjustment. So what we need to do is you're going to take the ruler and get a pencil, and this block right here on the ruler is 1 inch. So we measure that up 1 inch, draw a pencil line, okay, and you're going to do the same thing on your front piece. So we draw a pencil line there, and then we're going to fold this up, and on the back piece we will just tape it. Okay. So I'm just going to tape this all the way across. Okay, so it looks like that. Now, I'm going to take your front piece, we're going to do the same thing, measure it up 1 inch, okay, draw a line, but from here to here, we're going to tape this side, but on this side, from this line to here, we're just going to pin that up, and that's because if you're doing a bust adjustment. Now, she doesn't have a bust adjustment, so we can just tape it all the way up, but if you're doing a bust adjustment, then you'd want to pin it right here instead of tape it. So check on your paper to see if you need a bust adjustment. Okay, so now just tape that up to the new line. Okay, and you can hear my voice in the background. I just started a video over there. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so now you got your 2 pieces and they're ready for action.